Hello. Thank you for joining me on the I Am Maggie Love channel, and I am Maggie Love. And this is the time where we can pick up tools, pearls, tricks, different things, and transform. So, what we have been doing on this channel is the magic of everyday life with Maria Szepes. And we have been doing a slow crawl through this book to see what we can pick up that might help us along our journeys. And it's just been a wonderful time with you. I appreciate the time that you spend listening to this readings and these comments. And I just want to know, when you do get a chance, please leave your positive comments. I would love to know how it's affecting you. What are you working on? What are your dreams? What are your goals? Oh, and I'm being in that, I want to just put that out to the world, out to you, out to the universe. I am working to get my first 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. It's a goal that I have right now, and I'm just putting it out to the universe and you all. When you do get a chance, please hit subscribe and please hit like. And I would love to hear your positive comments. We're all on a journey. We're all working on things, or chances are you're leveling up, and so am I. So here we go. We're going to get into the magic of everyday life. We're in chapter 13, and it's heating up. Healing diseases of the personality through service to others. So, experiencing Tat Tuam Ashi, which means it's an Eastern philosophy, which she told us yesterday is you are I. Experiencing Tat Tuam Ashi represents the lighting of enormous reflectors on the stage where high drama is being enacted. So Tat Tuam Ashi represents the lighting of enormous reflectors on the stage where high drama is being enacted. And in this light, it will become suddenly clear that essentially there is a monodrama taking place, whose every collaborant is I, because you are I. So I'm going to try to go, we know Tat Tuam Ashi is your I. So I'm going to reread it with that in place. Experiencing you are I represents the lighting of enormous reflectors on the stage of where high drama is being enacted. And in this light, it will become suddenly clear that essentially there is a monodrama taking place, who every collaborant is I, because you are I. A monodrama, the same as in dreams, where the object, plants, animals, people all express a certain uniqueness of the ego's cosmos. They appear only because they represent something in the ego. That is a clue right there. She's saying what is appearing is represented on something in our egos. If they were not rooted in the ego, they would not project into the dream symbiology. This is why the menacing black animal appears if there is some latent illness within us, or if we are drifting towards some type of danger. And the animal could be any color, if it's coming for death, destruction, and despair. So water, forests, mythical monsters, resurrecting dead, licentious, promiscuous stayers, thieves, and murderers all transmit a message, alert us, haunt, and provoke us. Okay, so God's favor on you, Maggie. Just blessing myself here. I don't like the word bless, because in the discussions on the words being spells, they were saying the word bless means actually be less. And I want to say be more. So I'm going to say be more, Maggie, and be more, you all. So water, forest, mythical monsters, resurrecting dead, licentious, promiscuous stayers, thieves, and murderers all transmit a message and alert us, haunt, or provoke us. Yeah, that's right, because when something like that, if you have a healthy, regulated field, so I've talked about this before, abuse, trauma, toxic things, etc. And things fall. Lots of things fall in this. A lot of times you're not regulated properly. Your emotions are not. You're dysregulated, and you actually have learned to be in dangerous situations, and that's the norm. We have to work on getting you regulated and moving you out of finding dangerous situations comforting, and that's going to take some work. So usually if you're healthy, you're going to be aware that there is a message being transmitted from dangerous people, and that we need to be aware. But if you don't have that, keep working at it. Richard Grannon's work and everybody else I've mentioned, please continue to do your work, because we got to get you into a field where you can recognize, you can't just go into unconscious and the slave mind and just follow the path. No, because people who are predatory will be happy to take you on that ride. You got to find out, what your body is trying to tell you, what your emotions are telling you. And anyway, I'm kind of getting off on a whole nother subject, but I'm just always want to throw that out there, that I care about you wherever you are in the spectrum. So this is how they enter the theaters in our lives, interweaving into our fate, those intricate, animalistic, dependent, blackmailing, unbearingly irritating co-players demanding sacrifice, forgiveness, and understanding. Parents, siblings, marriage partners, lovers, relatives, friends, acquaintance, business partners, co-workers, enemies, employees, and superiors. So they can enter in our lives through these windows. Every figure is rooted in our being. Every figure, so, sometimes, Maria's with us, so every figure is rooted in our being. She wants us to take this to heart. Every figure symbolizes an aspect of our ego in its weakness or strength. Every figure poises a problem to be solved in our own ego-conscious cosmos. This is why you are I. And this is why the road to healing leads through placing you at the focus. The sacrifice is made for your sake. Okay, so guys, if you can hear me, I know you're hearing me. I'm going to read that again, because this is a type of cleansing. Every figure is rooted in our being. So we got to go within. If there's things going on within and around us we don't like. Every figure poses a problem to be solved in our own ego cosmos. So that's why it's presenting itself. Don't be discouraged. Just keep doing the work. And this is why you are I. And this is why the road to healing leads through placing you at the focus. The sacrifices made for your sake. Someone working for, caring for, feeling sorry for themselves only, or torturing themselves in the rampage of self-flagellation of questionable merit is behaving like an ostrich sticking its head in the sand, because a human is much more than a transient, circumscribable being. You got that? You're way more than just, sometimes people in military, they'll call people, oh, you're just a meat suit, and da da da. You're much more than a meat suit. You are a body, mind. This is a temple, by the way. Body, mind, heart, spirit, and there's this huge field. Your ancestors are out there helping you. God, as you know, Great Spirit, angels. I mean, there is just, as endless as the universe is, there is the spiritual realm. So, we are related to the all, and within it to every living creature. We are related to the all, and within it to every living creature. So we want to be thoughtful of our animals, our plants, our everything. But it's especially, not especially, but start wherever you can. And I really think, learning to be kind to yourself is where it starts, because then everything comes out of the heart from that place. If we wish to be free, we must dissolve universal bonds. And the strongest ties within us are relationships to the world and people. This is why it is possible to come to solutions to our own problems through deciphering others. So anybody using this work to help others, this is why it is possible to come to solutions to our own problems through deciphering others, through finding answers to others' affairs. In the process of being concerned for them, lifting their burdens, and serving their needs, some magic takes place in the construction of the personality shrouded in the haze. As if the root of our tormented chronic conditions were hidden in the other person, in their troubles. And when we lifted them from there, the process of healing began in us, in our own person. Guys, this is so beautifully put. To my wonderfuls and my lovelies and my amazings, you all matter. Don't get stuck in the rut. If you're being handed challenging scrolls to read and overcome, just stick with it and keep doing it. I'm going to read that to you one more time because it's so beautifully put. If we wish to be free, we must dissolve universal bonds, and the strongest ties within us are relationships to the world and people. And this is why it is possible to come to solutions to our own problems through deciphering others. So let's clear what we can right now through finding answers to others' affairs. Let it go. Let it go. And thank you, Maria Szepes. Let it go. Okay, in the process of being concerned for them, lifting their burdens and serving their needs. Okay, so here comes that service part. Clearing. Some magic takes place in the construction of the personality shrouded in the haze. As if the root of our torment and chronic conditions were hidden in the other person and in their troubles. And when we lift them from there, the process of healing begins in us and in our own person. So just remember, we are giving from full cups. That self-care is warranted here. We really got to be established within our own spiritual realm when we're helping others and giving from a pure heart. So just may whatever you need cleared and moved out of the way and unblocked be done so right now. And I just ask that you be flooded with love and light and any other morsel or particle of God that is needed in your life to transcend and transform these challenges. I ask that whatever solutions that you need are brought forward now. In the name of Jesus, and in the universal's commands and spirits and laws, I ask that the angels help us, and I ask that our ancestors help us, and that the earth and all that is within the universe support us. And if you don't know, now you know. You are upgrading at a very rapid pace. I don't know, Maria Szepes is joining us in our readings now, guys. So, I mean, she was always here, but she's really here now. So we thank you, Maria Szepes, for writing this beautiful book, The Magic of Everyday Life by Maria Szepes. We are so thankful to her. What a brave woman. I'm sorry, I'm not the greatest at stats and things, but it was around the, like, they tried to destroy her book, The Red Line and the Elixir of Life, during the World War II, I believe, and they went throughout Europe and they were burning the books, and somebody was able to smuggle them out. She wrote this too. Just an amazing woman. We want to just right now take time to be thankful to you, Maria, for the work, Maria Szepes, the work that you did to help us, that's still helping us. And I just want to thank you all for coming and showing up today. I really appreciate it if you leave in the comments if you could feel the clearing that just went on today. And also, the goals that you are working on, what's going on in your life, what you're doing. And we are moving towards our goal of 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of viewing hours, and then we'll work on our next goal. I hope to have classes and eventually retreats in Hawaii. We've just got big things popping, and I'm just so grateful that you joined me. So may you have the most favor of God in your day and in your life in every way. May the universal spirit just flow through you, and may everything become easy. All right, when you do get a chance, please hit subscribe and like and leave your positive comments. And I'm just so grateful for you. And remember, peace in. Peace.